I made a video on the urgent call for intercessors to begin their work ASAP. And someone asked this. Sorry, I'm very exhausted. Consultation draws so much from my spirit, soul, and body. My God. When I finish it like this, I know they get myself. Someone asked, I hope you can hear me. I can shout. I deton me. Someone asked this. What about the communicators and financiers? Communicators, you mean the oracle, the voice. For those of us who are voice, our training is more intense. The training of the oracle is the most intense because you are in direct touch, directly. In fact, I don't know how to explain it with humanity. Your field is a direct one-on-one interaction. So you need to be trained on every part. You are going to be trained on your ability to be patient. You're going to be trained on how to persevere when you meet diverse human nature and character. You're going to be trained on how to overcome challenges. You're going to be trained on so many things. So our alignment phase is actually prolonged before execution. No, you are not allowed to even jump it at all. There is a path you get to, and when it's time for execution, you will know. So please, if you are an oracle, a voice, it doesn't matter whether you're a voice for the pulpit or a voice in your business. As long as I'm going to post a video telling you how not everyone is called to the altar, but every calling has a spiritual mandate backing it and a spiritual underpinning. So you must know how to imbibe this mandate into anything you're called to do. Even if you're called to do business, you must know how to make sure that your spiritual mandate is fixed into that business. Okay? So as long as you have a one-on-one interaction with people, whether through talking, whether through writing, whether whatever, as long as you are passing out information as a communication department of the chosen, you are supposed to be in direct contact with the source, because one little misinformation can send billions of people astray. So your training is tougher. Your training is tougher. So you must stay in the place of training, okay? Don't even reason execution if you haven't even started your alignment. And for the financiers, your training while you are aligning, you must get something doing. You can't say you're a financier of the kingdom and in your hands are the extra power to make wealth. And then you sit down, you don't have a business, you don't have a job, you're not doing anything, and you say you're aligning. How? As you're aligning, you have to get something doing, because right in that thing you're doing is where God is going to give you the income that you would need. If you need to go and learn a skill, if you need to start a business, if you need to, you must be busy, because as a financier, you cannot afford to be broke. So there's so much around it, but I think this helps. The urgency now is on the intercessors. The minute you fix your life, you fix your heart right with God. You do not have grudge. You don't have anything that will obstruct God from hearing your prayers. Your alignment journey have started. Don't wait. Start your mission. Start praying for people. Start praying for nations. Start praying for the work of God. Start. No wasting of time. In that place where you're doing that thing you're doing, that is where your fulfillment is. That is where your peace is. That is where your resources will come from. That is where heavens will take you out of maintenance into the place of building kingdom wealth. That is where your giftings will increase. I hope this helps.